Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. Hi everybody, it's Allie, and this is the YNR chat vlog for Sunday, June 29th, and we're going to Vegas! Jeff and Gloria are getting hitched, and we're going to Vegas. It's going to be a fun week next week. I thought it was very interesting the way Jeff proposed. Like, at first I was totally lost because I thought he was playing another game. Even, like, up into the point where I saw all the money, it wasn't unfolding to me that was his weird, twisted way of asking her to marry him. I had to say, although it was fun, in any other circumstance, if Gloria was my friend, I would advise her to not marry this man. Because, while I think they're fun, I do think that Jeff likes this relationship because he has the upper hand. He has the power. And I think in a way, that's kind of what turns him on about Gloria, is that he can kind of pull her strings, pull her leash. And I would have to say, Gloria, I don't think that's exactly healthy. So if she was my friend, I would probably say, don't do it. But since it's TV and all, and they're pretty fun, I'm going to go with it. I'm excited to see the Vegas scene, the Vegas wedding. It's going to be cheesy and awful and Gloria style, and I think it's actually a lot more fun than the more glamorous weddings that we've seen, so I think this is going to be cool. Little Richard's going to be there. That'll be fun. I'm curious to know, and I'm pretty sure this is where we're going with this, is Gloria going to see David in Vegas, gambling his little heart out? I think that's where we're going. And more importantly, is this somehow going to give Gloria some sort of leverage at Gibeau? If she sees David gambling, is that going to give her the opportunity to go back to Nikki and tell her she knows what's going on, tell her she saw this and somehow get on Nikki's good side and maybe start to get a type of position at Gibeau that Gloria really wants? I'm thinking that might be the angle that we're going for here, and if so, I'm for it. I am very happy to see Gloria back on top. I hope that this relationship with Jeff starts taking a new turn. Like, if he starts coming back to this whole I'm gonna put you in jail thing, I hope that they put that behind them, that they can kind of start working on having a fun yet functional relationship. And I would love to see Gloria maybe get her job back because she loves Gibeau. You know, she wants to be there for some reason, unbeknownst to me, but I would be happy to see her back on top after all of the kicking that she's gotten recently. So, Nikki and David, I think we need to discuss here. I'm disappointed that Nikki is even considering, that she even considered taking David back. At first, when he did the whole I want a divorce thing, I was shocked but happy, and I really thought that the guy was gone from the show. I was not expecting him to walk back in the door. I don't know if they just did that for dramatic effect because Victor was getting married at the same time or what, but now he's back. And he's begging for forgiveness, and Nikki is hesitant, but she's trying. And the magnitude of the lies that he has told, I just think that Nikki needs to cut ties with this man. He caused her to almost start drinking again. It's never going to be the same. She's always going to be second-guessing him. She's always going to be in this position where she doesn't trust if he's at a meeting, is he really gambling? If he's on a phone call, is he really on the phone with his bookie? It's never going to be what it was. It's time to move on. I'm ready. Let's cut ties with David Chow. So while Nikki is kind of going with this horrible, almost divorce, and I'm really hoping it ends in divorce very soon, Sabrina and Victor are back from their honeymoon. We had some fun. Victor bought a chateau, which was random, but okay. They found out the sex of the baby, and I thought it was so cute that Victor didn't want to know. I was dying, like when the nurse whispered the sex of the baby to Sabrina, and she was like, "Oh, really?" It was kind of a cute moment, I have to admit. I thought it was kind of interesting and traditional that Victor didn't want to know the sex of the baby, so that was cool. So Sabrina and Victor are back from their honeymoon, but they are coming back to some problems. number one is Professor Corbell, or Professor Boring, that was bad, but is he going to try to dig up some dirt on Sabrina? It sounds like she's been in a situation before where she had a very wealthy boyfriend, and she got him some great art deal, or I'm not exactly sure what the implication was there from Corbell, but it seems like there's a little bit of dirt that Corbell wants to dig up, and Jack, of course, is pushing him to pursue that angle, like, yes, I want to basically call Victor's bride out to the whole world as being some kind of, I don't know, money crazy broad. So I don't know. I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem for Sabrina coming back. Also, another problem that we have to deal with, and I don't know if we still have to deal with it, is Sabrina's mom. And I just have to say immediately, way to go, Adam. Way to go. He packed her bags, got her a limo, got her a first-class ticket to London, and see ya. It was so weird the way she was prancing around Victor's house as if in like a lifestyles of the rich and famous type way, doing this documentary. It was just so gross. I loved the way Adam caught her, and the way he packed her up, sent her on her way, and how he said, she said something like, "Does your father know how you're treating me?" And he was like, "Well, I'm my father's son." And I thought that was pretty awesome. So I was happy to see him getting her out of the picture. My only question is she really gone? Is she really actually going to be out of the picture, or are we going to see her pop up again in the future? I don't know. But, so Sabrina is not the only one with family troubles. Michael is going through this search for his father. Not just the search for him physically, but also a search about kind of who he was. And I don't know what to think about all this. So now we know that Michael's father was, first we thought he was a draft dodger, now he's not a draft dodger. He's actually wanted for murder for some bank robbery. Gloria kind of knew the whole time and didn't completely disclose, but I don't know. I don't know quite what to think yet. We've been sort of touching on this topic only lightly over the past month or so, but I just don't know where we're going with this. Is Y&R going to cast this guy? Mike, or I can't remember what his name was, but Michael's father? Is he going to come back and maybe he's going to be involved in some kind of love triangle with Gloria and Jeff? I really don't know where they're going with this. I feel sorry for Michael. He's definitely got, all of these unresolved issues with Gloria. It makes him feel further betrayed by Gloria, so it's kind of sad. I hate to see Michael suffering. I love the way Lauren kind of takes care of him throughout this. I think Michael and Lauren are probably my favorite Y&R couple. I would love to see more of them. They've definitely been off the radar a little bit more lately, but I don't know. I like the way they were all having lunch with Paul, and Lauren could see that it was, increasingly upsetting Michael, and she was just like, oh, we need to go. She's good at kind of keeping him in check, especially when Michael has a tendency to just blow up lately, especially. Michael's very not at ease. So I don't know, I like to see them two together. But yeah, I don't know where we're going with this. I'm curious to know if you guys are aware if that character is going to be cast. Feel free to post some text comments. I would love to know that information if you guys are kind of on the in as far as what's going on in Y&R world, as well as any other comments that you might have. As always, I totally enjoy reading them, and I swear, one of these days, I'm going to get you guys to make some video responses. I've already had a couple, and they're awesome, and they made me so happy, so it is my goal to get you guys to just turn on your webcams, and I want to see your thoughts about Y&R. You can do it. I know you can. There's nothing to it. When I started, I was totally shy, and now I'm like rip-roaring. I've got my topics. I got my list of things I want to talk about, and so yeah, it's kind of cool. So I can't wait to see you guys do it too. So YouTube, as you know, has a 10-minute time limit on videos, and I'm right at about 10 minutes right now, so I'm going to have to cut this off and call it the end of part 1 of this chat vlog. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do a second part to this video, so I hope you stick around. I got a lot more to talk about. All of the jazz going on at Restless Style right now, as well as, we've got Lily and Kane and Devon and lots of other good stuff. So stick around. I will see you in part 2. Bye.